This is the second recorded reading for our ethics class. Our discussion of the week is how could have Shiv, the fourth-year medical student, better handle the situation without violating the client privacy and confidentiality. So let's give a little bit of background of what this case study is. Basically, Shiv, it was a fourth-year medical student hoping to match into dermatology. He was in a program and he also was a translator. So he was translating, but he wasn't like super high on skill. Like obviously there was people that were like in charge of him, like attending physicians and everything. One day, a Haitian woman comes in and she's having some type of skin problems and they need him to help translate for her. And the physician asks if it's okay if he takes off her clothes, and she says yes, but again, she's not very well speaking English, and he abruptly takes it off, and Shiv sees that she is very uncomfortable. So he speaks with her to somewhat calm her down and ends up having casual conversation with her, and the physician ends up believing that he is detracting attention from his teaching time, and Shiv does not know how to respond to that. And so our question of the week is, how could he have better handled that situation without violating the client's privacy and confidentiality? So obviously the woman was very uncomfortable that her breasts were being shown like that, and obviously he probably didn't want to have to translate that in English towards them, because again, like it's client confidentiality, and she was very uncomfortable. But again, I don't really think that he did anything super wrong, but I guess what he could have done is still kind of sum up what was going on instead of carrying on conversation, because I guess he was carrying on conversation and not translating it back to the physician, and he probably should have translated back to the physician. Like in the video shown to us with this video demonstration on the PowerPoint, you can see that the translator is referring back to what the client is saying, but he is more summing up of what she's saying instead of kind of breaking her confidentiality, because in the video you can see that she's a little bit distressed, and he doesn't really repeat her distressedness. He just kind of answers the questions that the attending physician asked her, and he just translated back to her but summed it up, so he wasn't breaking confidentiality, but he also was still working with everybody instead of just working with the woman that couldn't speak English. So that's the only thing that I can really think of that he could have done better, is kind of just go back and forth with them a little bit more instead of just having conversation with them. And he didn't want to break confidentiality. She was clearly uncomfortable, and the client's allowed to be uncomfortable and is allowed to be more comfortable with him because she speaks his language. So I feel like he couldn't do that much, and that's really the only thing that he could have done. And yeah, so that is what I think on this discussion reading recorded response video. Bye.